dividing by 10 and 100 when your answer is a decimal number. Before watching this video, it would be very useful to watch our previous videos multiplying by 10 and 100 and dividing by 10 and 100 with whole numbers. In our previous video, we looked at how to divide numbers by 10 and 100 by moving the digits either 1 or 2 places to the right. So, for example, if we divided 560 divided by 10, we knew that the 560 we could write in our place value chart, and that when we were dividing by 10, that meant we moved the digits 1 place to the right. So the 5 moved to here, the 6 moved to here, and because there was nothing after the units and it was a 0, it meant that 0 could disappear, and we ended up with the answer 56. Let's try a different question. Let's try 32 divided by 10. So we can draw our hundreds, tens and units again. Write the number 32 in the correct position. Now we're moving the digits 1 place to the right because we're dividing by 10, so we move the 3 to here, and then we move the 2. But this is not a 0, so it can't just disappear. We need to do something with this 2. So what's actually happened is we need to create a new column in our place value chart. Now in place value, after the units we get a decimal point, and after that we get the tenths column. So what we've done is we've moved the 2 into the tenths column, and we have to draw ourselves a decimal point. So we can see that 32 divided by 10 gives us the answer 3.2. Okay, another question. 561 divided by 10. So I'm going to draw my hundreds, tens and units. Now I might need my decimal point and my tenths column, so I'm going to put that in there. So we're dividing by 10, that means moving our digits 1 place to the right. Oh, but I forgot. First of all, we've actually got to write our number in. So we've got 561, and then let's move these digits. So the 5 moves 1 place to here, the 6 moves 1 place to here. Now the 1, we can't get rid of it, it has to move. It's going to move 1 place to here, and I need to place my decimal point in. So 561 divided by 10 is 56.1. It's always really useful when you're dividing to actually draw the decimal point and the tenths column in your place value chart, just in case you might need it. What about when we divide by 100? Well, same process, but this time we're going to be moving 2 spaces to the right when we divide by 100. Let's look at 423 divided by 100. So I'm going to draw my place value chart, hundreds, tens and units, and I'm going to put my decimal point in, and I might need a tenths column, so I'm going to draw that in. It's also a really good idea to draw the decimal point where you're going to be doing your calculation so you don't forget about it. So I'm going to move the 4 2 places to the right because I'm dividing by 100. The 2 is going to go 1, 2 spaces to the right, and the 3 is going to go 1, 2 spaces to the right, but I don't actually have anything here, so let's write the 3 in here and make sure we've got our decimal point. And then we need to think about this 3. Now this 3 is in the hundredths column. After our decimal point we have tenths and then hundredths. So I've worked out that 423 divided by 100 is 4.23, which means 4 whole ones, 2 tenths and 3 hundredths. Now it's your turn. You're going to pause the video, try the following questions, remembering to put in your decimal point and the tenths column and the hundredths column in your place value chart. Have a try at these 4 questions and let's see how you get on. Let's have a look at the answers. 416 divided by 10 is 41.6. 528 divided by 100 is 5.28. 8. 377 divided by 10 is 37.7, and 692 divided by 100 is 6.92. Dividing by 10 and 100 is particularly useful when you're dividing with money, and it's a really good skill to have, to remember to use your place value chart and to remember that when you're dividing you're moving the digits to the right. Let's say, for example, that I had £8.20 and I wanted to divide it between my 10 friends, so I'd be doing 8.20 divided by 10. So I can draw myself my place value chart. My place value chart is going to be a little bit different here. I'm going to have pounds, then my decimal point, then my 10p column and my 1p column. You can still use a normal place value chart if you like, but you might find with money it's a little bit easier to split it up into pounds, 10 pence and 1 pence. So I'm going to write £8.20, and I'm dividing by 10, which means I'm moving one place to the right. So I'm going to move my 8 to here, going to move my 2 to here, and I've got a 0, so that 0 can disappear. I mustn't forget, however, to put my decimal point in. So now I can see that if I had £8.20 and I shared it between 10 friends, each friend would get 82 pence. And if I want to, I can put my 0 in there to show the 82 pence. Here's a few more money questions for you to practice yourself. So pause the video, have a try at these, and make sure that you're drawing yourself a place value chart or a money chart to help you. Let's look at the answers. So £13.20 divided by 10 is going to give us £1.32. £6.40 divided by 10 is going to give us 64 pence. £52 divided by 100 is going to give us 52 pence, and £624 divided by 100 is going to give us £6.24. Well done. You should now feel confident dividing whole numbers and decimals by 10 or 100.